Okay, this is how to easily install mods. There's some other tutorials, but they're just kind of hard to understand. So this is an easy way to install mods Kerbal Space Program. What you want to do is go to curse.com, click on mods, and then click on mods here. I'll do another video on shareables. Now, I want to install, I don't know. Oh, another thing you want to make sure it says, well, you might be worried like, oh, it has to be 1.22. What I figured out, it works up to, like, I can get mods to work up kind of, like, if you do the earliest back you can go for a mod that I like tested is 1.05. That version. That's as far back as you can go from my test. I don't know, you can go back further, but this is so it doesn't really matter. But if it's the newest mods work the best. If you go older, there'll be a little buggy. So I'll install near future construction. What you want to do is download now. It'll begin to download. You want a place to save. I save it in music because I don't have anything there. It'll be a zip file, show in folder. Press the Windows key and an arrow button to, and then oh wait, you gotta bring something else up. I'm gonna go to Steam, go to games, click on properties, local files, and browse local files. And you got these two. Now click on it, and right here is game data. There you go. And what you do is highlight all of this, and you can drag it over or copy. And what you want to do is go to game data, and then no, I'll just drag it over. You don't want to put it in any of these because then it'll get all buggy and crash your game. It'll copy over, and then it would be highlighted there and there, and right there. There you go. And you cannot have the game open. You have to restart the game for it to install. But actually, I'll do the how to install planes here. So in Kerbal Space Program, now you go to shareables instead of mods, and now it actually does matter what version. It has to be, actually no, it just has to be 1.5 up, because really it was just kind of fixes on and not that much. So I'll install this and download now. I'll go away. It'll come in as a craft file. Sometimes it's a zip file, but yeah, it's a craft file. But if it's a zip file, just double click and then it'll be there. So, and then game data. And what if it's a rocket? Like you download a rocket ship, then you just go to ships. If it's a rocket ship, go to VAB. If it's a plane, go to SPH and drag it over, and it'll go in there. Now let's see if it installs just to prove it works. The more mods you install, the longer it'll take, so I'm probably going to cut out the loading sequence because it takes a while. Because I have so many mods. But it's a little quick. I mean, if you don't have an SSD, it might take a lot longer. But that's just what I think. And it'll have all the files on the bottom here. if you're wondering about mods like Fire Spitter, those mods are just broken. No sounds, and some of them just don't even work. I don't know what's wrong with those mods. And I got this mod where you can have, there's helicopter, it's not Fire Spitter. It's like there's a full helicopter part pack, like you have the cockpit, everything just fits in perfectly. There's absolutely no sound to the rotor. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's the newest version of it. Like, it's the newest version of the game, but that's just won't really work. It flies. I mean, it goes up, but even with SAS on, you can't fly it. It's just terrible. And just any mod with like prop engines, you might want to steer away from them because they're usually very buggy and crash your game a lot. Like with Fire Spitter, my game crashed every so often. Without it, my game didn't crash as much, but it still crashes often, way too often. It gets very annoying. Usually only when I either get a new, like in the VIB or the SPH, toggle new, or it's like I exit out of either, or I launch. It crashes. And you want to copy everything. If it's if you already have a mod, you might want to just replace and then replace it. It's probably an updated or better version, or it'll just work with the mod. Part pack mods, those are very complicated. Like you gotta put in the sound. Like I think the mod's called OPS or something, but it's a part pack, and I think I did something wrong because from what I'm getting, you're just supposed to copy the game data into the game data in the game. That sounds complicated, but that's how it works, and it's really easy to install mods. Well, if they're not part packs. Part packs, you have to copy the sound, and then copy parts to parts, and I'll be quiet. I don't know how it is. Now, I'm gonna show you how cool it works. It's really that. Some mods can be a little more complicated, but yeah, and even I installed like old parts, and well, those were cool. I got OPP to work, which is amazing. I guess I did do something. I will be doing gameplay of this game with commentary. And I think this video is a little short. So what I'll do is just show you the jetpack. You don't really need a mod. Like there's a modless F22 that I down. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And it crashes so much. You gotta be kidding me! I'm gonna go ahead. game data and just delete stuff. That's like breaking the game. Oh, this is so annoying. No, fire spitter. That's to I'm just gonna delete some of it. Right when I was about to load something up. Any of those mods, and I please it happened right when I opened it. This happens way too often. I guess it might be outdated.